And good morning, everyone, and welcome to Papago Baseball Complex. Todd Garbison for Southwest Sports Network. It's play-by-play coverage in the 2017 SWWBC MLK Classic. And we're underway in an Underclass Division Championship game. It's the North versus the South as far as pool winners go. And it's Great Lakes Academy against Red Mountain Baseball. And it's Great Lakes Academy as the visitors here in this championship game. Adam Algren, the center fielder, leading off. First pitch a ball, second one fouled out of play. Now pitch number 3 across for a called strike, and the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Each team goes 3-0 through pool play to advance to this championship game. The 1-2 is a ground ball through the hole on the right side and into shallow right field. It's a leadoff base hit for Algren, and that's how the Great Lakes Academy squad gets started here in the championship game. Scheduled for an 11:15 start. First pitch came across at 11:21, so not too far off the mark here. As Ben Gallagher, the third baseman, bats next for Great Lakes Academy. They will hit 10. That's what they traveled with, or at least that's how many are dressed for this one today. 10, so all 10 bat, and we'll get you through their lineup as Gallagher took that first pitch for a strike. Algren aboard at first, and just getting underway here in the top of the first. Check of the runner and the pitch to the plate, and it's a swing and a miss for strike 2. Caden Jackson, left-hander, gets the start for Red Mountain. And a tapper right back to Jackson. He'll go to second base where they get the out on to first, and that's a double play. A 1-6-3 double play erases the base runner as Gallagher taps it right back to Jackson. And again, the out at second base, and then a throw on to first doubles up Gallagher. 2 away, and the base is empty, and the batter is Frankie Volkers. Volkers, the starting shortstop for Great Lakes Academy. Adam Stern will bat fourth and work behind the plate. Nick Seaman, the second baseman, bats fifth. Cody Peterson gets the call on the mound today. He bats sixth, and Hayden Brown at first base bats seventh. As that pitch is a strike. The number 8 hitter and extra hitter, Ryan Thielen. Jay Hawes will bat ninth and play right field. Zach Cowley in left rounds out the order. He bats 10th for Great Lakes Academy. The 1-strike pitch fouled off, and the count goes to 0-2. Defensively for Red Mountain, Dominic Romero starts in left field. Angel Perez in center and Hayden Williams in right. Nate Zobek starts at third base. Hesdu, the shortstop. Get a swing and a miss, and that will end the top of the inning for Great Lakes Academy as Volker strikes out. Just to finish the Red Mountain defensive alignment, then Nate Campos at second. Connor Watson at first. Logan Schober behind the plate, and we mentioned Caden Jackson, who gets the strikeout to end the first inning. Also a double play before that. And Great Lakes Academy no score after a half inning of play. Nate Campos leads off for Red Mountain in the bottom of the first inning. Takes the first pitch inside for ball 1 from Cody Peterson. And next one misses. 2 balls and no strikes. And the 2-0 pitch, a ground ball over to the right side, picked up on a hop, and a throw onto first base is in time, and a 4-3 groundout gets things started for Red Mountain in the bottom of the first inning. We'll bring up their shortstop, Luke Hesdu. Batting third for Red Mountain, the first baseman Connor Watson. Logan Schober behind the plate bats fourth, and Hayden Williams in right field hits fifth. 13 will bat for Red Mountain. Get you through the rest of their order as the first pitch tapped back to the pitcher Peterson, and he'll flip it on to first base. That's out number 2. A couple of ground ball outs here on 4 pitches. We'll bring up Connor Watson, and we'll get you through the rest of the Red Mountain order then as Jake Hunsaker will bat 6th. Nate Zobek, the third baseman, bats 7th. Dominic Romero in left field hits 8th. The pitcher Caden Jackson bats 9th. Then Braden Jansen 10th. Brendan Gaffney 11th. Bradley Mocha bats 12th, and the number 13 hitter, the center fielder, Angel Perez. This is a little bit low, maybe inside. Ball 1 to Connor Watson. The defense for Great Lakes Academy, Cowley, Algren, and Hawes in the outfield. Gallagher and Volkers on the left side of the infield. Seaman and Brown on the right. And Stern catching Peterson. 2-0 now on Watson. 2 outs, base is empty. Just getting going here. Bottom of the first inning. It's the Underclass Division Championship game. A pop up first base side. In foul territory, playable though, and put away by the catcher Stern on a nice play to end the inning as Watson fouls out. And the inning is over. 3 up and 3 down goes Red Mountain after an inning of play, no score. And catcher Adam Stern leads off for Great Lakes Academy in the top of the second. Takes strike 1 from Caden Jackson. Yeah, the line from the left-hander in the 1-strike pitch. This is inside and low, 1-1. Stern followed on the order by Nick Seaman and Cody Peterson. And the 1-1 bounced in there, goes to the backstop, 2-1 the count. Great Lakes Academy with a leadoff base hit in the top of the first inning, but a double play erased the runner. And then a strikeout into the inning for Red Mountain. 2 ground ball outs and a foul out. 3 up and 3 down. Now the 2-1 and a ground ball up the middle. As due behind the mound. Got it, spun around, and then throws wide of the bag at first. Shelber hustling down the line to back it up, and that prevents Stern from trying to advance. Goes an infield base hit. Second hit of the ball game for Great Lakes Academy. Now the second baseman, Nick Seaman, bats for Great Lakes Academy. And Tardy on the first pitch, fouls it off wide of first base, strike 1. Yeah, mostly sunny here, I would say, as we're approaching the noon hour. Runner takes off, pitch a strike, throw to second base is not in time. Short hop throw picked up nicely and the tag applied, but just a bit late. Now Stern at second, 0-2 the count on Seaman in the pitch. Punched into shallow right field, and a catch made for out number 1. Stern stays put at second base, and the batter will be Cody Peterson. But still cooler temperatures. I suppose about where we were yesterday. Supposed to be right around 60, maybe just above. And the first one to Peterson inside, ball 1. Runner at second and 1 out, top of the second inning, and no score in the Underclass Division Championship game. It's the 2017 MLK Classic. Runner takes off from second. The pitch is high. The throw is not in time, and a good jump out there at second base by Stern as he hustles his way to third. The first run 90 feet away now for Great Lakes Academy. And that pitch bounced in and blocked by Shelber. Hayden Brown next for Great Lakes Academy. It's a 4-pitch walk to Peterson, so he goes to first base, and that'll put runners at the corners with 1 out for the aforementioned Hayden Brown. First pitch, belly button high for a strike to Brown. Check the runner at first, and the pitch is high, and the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Stern is at third base, and Peterson running at first. The Great Lakes Academy battery on the bases here in the top of the second inning. And the 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1-2 the count on Brown. Ryan Thielen next for Great Lakes Academy. Again, they came out of the South Pool in first place, going 3-0. Red Mountain first place out of the North Pool, also 3-0. And the 1-2 off the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Brown. Look over to first base, and the 2-2 pitch hit right back up the middle, and that's through and into center field. A base hit. Scoring on the play is Stern. Stopping at second is Peterson. Hayden Brown aboard at first base, an RBI single, and Great Lakes Academy on the board. They lead Red Mountain 1-0. That ball going right back up the middle. It was pretty much Jackson's ball or no one, and did what he could, just hit well enough that it got through and into center field. A swing and a miss for Ryan Thielen. Another swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Peterson at second, Brown at first, 1 out, a run in for Great Lakes Academy in the top of the second. Back to second base in the 0-2. And plate umpire says Thielen goes around, not able to check the swing there. On a pitch up and out of the strike zone, and it's out number 2 in the inning. Strikeout number 2 for Caden Jackson. And it brings up Jay Haas. Look back and a throwback to second base. A little bit high and off the glove of the second baseman, Campos. And a little bit of a collision there. Some contact between Peterson and Campos. Both appear to be okay. And there was a little bit of daylight there. Just not able to get that throw on the money. Back at the bag. First one to Hawes, a swing and a miss, strike 1. Look back, another check back to second, and the 0-1 on the way, and it's a foul tip into the glove for a strike, and it's 0-2. 2 aboard and 2 outs, a run in for Great Lakes Academy in the second. Trying to add to it here through the bottom of the order, the 0-2 to Haas. He lays off, and it's 1-2. Zach Cowley, the left fielder, bats next for Great Lakes Academy. And another foul tip into the glove, and that'll be a strikeout, and it ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts for Caden Jackson, but Great Lakes Academy on the board first. They get a run on a couple of base hits plus a walk, and they leave 2 and after an inning and a half. It's Great Lakes Academy 1, Red Mountain Baseball 0. First pitch, ground ball, and that's past the third baseman down the left field line. And a leadoff base hit for Red Mountain in the bottom of the second. Where the catcher going after that first pitch, and that ground ball down the line. He'll come off now for a courtesy runner as Hayden Williams will bat. And it'll be Connor Watson coming out of the dugout to run for Red Mountain. Watson ready over there at first base. The first pitch to Williams on the way. And it's a high fly ball. Shallow left field and just into foul territory, and the catch made. Williams not able to advance the runner, and now the batter will be Jake Hunziker. First pitch on the inside corner, strike one. 1 on 1 out, bottom of the second. Red Mountain trailing Great Lakes Academy 1-0. And a line drive, and that's into left field, a base hit. So a couple of men aboard with 1 out after the base hit from Jake Hunziker. Watson, as the courtesy runner, goes to second base. So 2 aboard with 1 out for Nate Zobek. And a breaking ball over for a strike to Zobek. And it's 0-1. And a breaking ball lifted into shallow right field. Haas over to make the catch. Runner bluffs at second base but does not try to advance, and that's out number 2. Red Mountain starts the inning off with a base hit after a fly ball out, another base hit. But a fly ball to right field evens it up. 2 runners on and 2 outs for Dominic Romero. And a big breaking ball over for strike 1. They'll look back to second base and the 0-1. Bounced in and stopped nicely on a backhand there by Stern. And that holds the runners at first and second. 1-1 the count on Romero. Caden Jackson, the pitcher next for Red Mountain. We'll see if he gets a chance to hit here in the inning or if he'll lead off the bottom of the third. Pitch up and in for a ball, 2-1. Red Mountain with their first 2 hits of the ball game after going 3 up and 3 down in the bottom of the first. Breaking ball off the plate, 3-1 the count. Yeah, pitcher misses outside, and it's ball 4. So a couple of hits and now a walk in the inning, and that loads the bases with 2 outs. The batter, Caden Jackson.
Here we go, guys.
First pitch low and away, ball 1. Next one outside, 2-0. Peterson misses high with the next one, 3-0. He's missed with 7 out of his last 8 and nowhere to put. Jackson 3-0 here. Bases loaded and 2 outs. And the pitch on the way. over for a strike, and it's 3-1. Peterson back to it, the 3-1 pitch. And that's fouled out of play down the right side. So Peterson a pitch away from coming all the way back. 3-2 the count on Jackson. Runners will get started here with a 3-2 count. The bases loaded and 2 outs in the inning. The runners take off, and the 3-2 is a fly ball into center field. And Algren drifts back there and makes the catch. And Peterson pitches out of trouble in the second inning. No runs, a couple of hits plus a walk, 3 runners left on base. And after 2 innings of play, Red Mountain still trails Great Lakes Academy 1-0. Zach Cowley steps in for Great Lakes Academy. First pitch and a line drive just over the outstretched glove of the Red Mountain shortstop. And a leadoff base hit from the bottom of the order for Great Lakes Academy. Cowley, the number 10 hitter, singles, and that brings up their leadoff hitter, Adam Algren. Each of these hitters and the rest here in the inning will face a new Red Mountain pitcher as Brendan Gaffney is on to pitch. First one to Algren over for a strike. Adam single to start the ball game. And now trying to move the inning along. Turn and a throw over to first. And the runner gets back, ball trickles away, but Cowley will not try to take off from first base. So Caden Jackson, the starter for Great Lakes Academy, for Red Mountain rather, goes 2 innings, allows 3 hits, 1 run that was earned, walked 1 and struck out 3. He departs after 2 innings of work. Runner takes off, pitch low, throw to second base. Not in time, and a stolen base for Cowley. Pitch from Gaffney misses outside and high. Two balls and a strike on Algren with a runner at second. Great Lakes Academy looking to add on to their 1-0 lead in the third. The ball fouled out of play on the left side. And the count 2-2. And that ball lifted into shallow left. Going to be a long run, and the ball is down. And that'll allow the runner at second to advance. The right fielder, the left fielder rather, in this inning, Braden Jansen. Good effort. Just not a lot of elevation on the ball, and so he hustles, but cannot get to it. So it's a base hit for Algren, his second of the game. It's the second of the inning for Great Lakes Academy, and their 5th overall. And now runners are at first and third with nobody out for Ben Gallagher. Gallagher bounced into a 1-6-3 double play his first time up. Hoping for a different result here as Gaffney's first one on the way is near the outside corner, strike 1. Great Lakes Academy leading 1-0, batting in the top of the third. It's the Underclass Division Championship game of the 2017 MLK Classic. Runner from first takes off. They cut the throw off. It's back to the plate, and it is not in time. Mountain Lions executes that pretty well, although the throw may be a little bit off the mark coming back plateward. So Algren starts that off with a steal of second, and then Cowley steals home. And Great Lakes Academy leads by a score of 2-0. Turn back to second, but no throw. So Gallagher now at the plate with a runner at second. Still nobody out, another run in. This time a throw back to second base, and that's past Compost and into center field. For Great Lakes Academy, 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors. For Red Mountain, no runs, 2 hits, and no errors. Two balls and a strike on Gallagher with Frankie Volkers, the shortstop, next. And that's bounced in, knocked down, but the runner with a good read still able to advance from second to third. That's that down angle read, and Algren sees that that one's going to bounce in, and it allows him to take off, get that good jump, and get to third base. Infield will hustle in to the grass, but it is ball 4 to Gallagher. And before Frankie Volkers can come to the plate, a timeout from the Red Mountain dugout. We play in the top of the third inning. Great Lakes Academy leading Red Mountain baseball 2-0. Swing and a miss. Ball comes out of the glove of the catcher, and that allows Gallagher to go to second base. That'll be a pass ball. A swinging strike, though, starts the play there. So Volker's down a strike 0-1. Frankie struck out to end the first inning. But a big opportunity here batting now with runners at second and third. The infield drawn in. And he fouls that one off. That one got a piece of the catcher. And the count goes to 0-2. Gaffney back to it. Goes to the breaking ball on 0-2 and just misses off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Algren at third, Gallagher at second. A run in for Great Lakes Academy in the third. They've doubled the lead. It's now 2-0. And Gaffney with a 1-2 pitch. Big breaking ball again. This one misses farther off the plate, and the count 2-2.
Here we go, Frankie. You got this.
Red Mountain in with their infield, in on the grass, looking to cut off a run at the plate if they get a sharp ground ball, and if the runner Algren from third takes off. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Big strikeout there for Gaffney. Much needed as he gets the first out of the inning. And the batter is Adam Stern. And that one snared over at third. A throw high to the plate. But in time, that's a great play over there by the third baseman. Zobek threw it a little bit high, but able to bring it down and apply the tag. So Algren is thrown out at the plate for out number 2. It's a fielder's choice for Stern. Gallagher goes to third base. So they're at the corners. Now 2 outs in the inning. And the score remains 2-0 in favor of Great Lakes Academy. Throw over to first and the runner back. Stern still second and third, his first time up after singling to lead off the second inning, so not a bad idea to keep an eye on him over there. especially in this situation, because another steal puts a second runner in scoring position. They've already got a runner at third as the pitch to Nick Seaman is low, ball one. Seaman with a fly ball to right field, his first time up. Toss again over to first base. This one not close. Watson doesn't bother to apply a tag. Pitch bounced in there, and it's 2-0. Two hits plus a walk in the inning for Great Lakes Academy. That's led to their second run of the game. The 2-0 runner from first takes off, and it's a fly ball. That's driven into left field. That's going to burn the left fielder, Braden Jansen. He'll have to run all the way to the warning track, and a couple of runs in. Seaman on his way to third base. The throw is in time. And Nick Seaman thrown out, so give him a two-run double. As Gallagher and Stern both score, it's a three-spot in the inning for Great Lakes Academy, and after 2.5, they lead Red Mountain 4-0. Braden Jansen leads off for Red Mountain in the bottom of the third. First one missed for a ball, and the next one low, 2-0. Brendan Gaffney, Bradley Mocha follow for Red Mountain here in the third. The 2-0 pitch over for a strike, and it's 2-1. And this is day 4 in the MLK Classic. Many teams got started on Friday. Pitch fouled back 2-2, and then a full day's play yesterday. Well, also Saturday, and then yesterday. And we finish it up here on this holiday Monday. The 2-2 pitch. And it misses. 3-2. Red Mountain in a hole, down 4-0, the 3-2. Pop up on the right side of the infield, and it'll be the first baseman there to make the catch. Brown puts it away, and that's the way to retire the leadoff hitter. And Brendan Gaffney takes strike one. The wind in the 0-1. And it's fouled off at the plate, and it's 0-2. One out, bases empty, bottom of the third. Red Mountain down 4-0 as Great Lakes Academy scored a run in the second, and then a big 3-run inning in the top of the third. The 0-2. Oh, that bounces in front of the plate and goes to the backstop. 1-2. Pitch off the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bradley Mocha next for Red Mountain. A high pop up behind the plate. Hustling back there and making the sliding catch is Stern, and that's out number 2. Now 2 outs and the base is empty in the third. Cody Peterson with 8 outs recorded here through 2 2/3 innings. 6 of the 8 outs Ball's in the air. Got 2 groundouts to start the ball game. But now 6 straight outs. Ball's in the air, and that pitch off the plate, 2-0. To the wind and the 2-0. Inside corner, a fastball strike, and it's 2-1. Angel Perez next for Red Mountain. And there's a ground ball, and that's past a diving third baseman. Hawes now in at third, gave a good effort there, but couldn't get it. Gets into shallow left, and it's a 2-out base hit for Mocha, the third hit of the ball game for Red Mountain. It brings up Angel Perez. And that ball bunted out in front of the plate, and Stern does a nice job to get out from behind the plate. And a throw onto first base is in time, and that will end the inning. No runs, a 2-out base hit, runner left at first. 3 in the books here from Papago Park, and Red Mountain still trails Great Lakes Academy 4-0. Another pitching change for Red Mountain as we begin the top of the 4th inning. Cody Peterson takes ball 1 from the third pitcher of the game for Red Mountain. It's Bradley Mocha out there. Brendan Gaffney goes in the inning, gives up 3 hits, 3 runs all earned. Walked 1 and struck out 1. 2-1 the count on Cody Peterson. Hayden Brown, Ryan Thielen follow in the inning. And a foul ball. The count goes to 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And Peterson out on strikes. 1 away in the inning. And the batter, Hayden Brown. And a fastball over the outside corner, a strike. Brown with an RBI base hit his first time up. And another fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2. Mocha right back to it. And the ball fell to the backstop. Goes to the breaking ball, but misses outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Great Lakes Academy, as I mentioned, 3-0 through pool play. They beat the Bulldogs 6-3. That one got in on the hands. It'll be Mocha to make the play. Slips as he throws to first base and picked out at first by Watson, and that will be out number 2. Mocha took a quick look to the third baseman Zobak to see if he was going to have a chance to make the play. He wasn't close, playing near or behind the bag at third, and so it was Mocha's play to make. And he slips as he throws to first base, but still had enough on it, and then Watson with the pick over at first. Now Thielen fouls a pitch out of play on the first base side, strike 1. Great Lakes Academy, after that win over the Bulldogs, followed it up with a 2-1 victory over NPA Travel Baseball, and then beat Blue Chip White 16-4. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Thielen struck out his first time up, batting here in the top of the 4th inning with 2 outs and the base is empty. Fastball moves his feet, and the count 1-2. the breaking ball just misses. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jay Hawes next for Great Lakes Academy. And the 2-2. And a fly ball out to right field. Playable out there and put away, and that will be a 1-2-3 inning. First time that's happened. A clean 3 up, 3 down for Great Lakes Academy at the top of the 4th inning. After 3.5, they maintain a 4-0 lead. Nate Campos going after the first pitch. Rolls a ground ball out to the second baseman. And Seaman makes that play. So a pair of 4-3 groundouts for Campos as he returns to the Red Mountain dugout. Lopez bats next for Red Mountain. And first pitch low and in, ball 1. One bounced in, 2 balls and no strikes. And the 2-0 pitch over for a strike, 2-1. Ground ball hit into the hole at short and past the diving shortstop Walkers, and it's a base hit for Red Mountain. Their first hit of the inning and the 4th overall, and now 1 on and 1 out for Connor Watson. Watson going after the first pitch, lifts a fly ball into center field. And that's put away for out number 2. As Stu still at first with 2 away in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch low and away, ball 1. And a ball foul back and out of play, and they count 1-1. Runner takes off, and a throw late to second base. Count goes to 2 balls and a strike. Told you how Great Lakes Academy got to this championship game for Red Mountain Baseball. A pair of shutouts got their pool play started as they shut out Nutty Buddy 5-0. And then beat the Placer Pilots 12-0. Allowed their first runs of the tournament to NPA Travel Baseball 14-3, the final on that one. So they came in, Red Mountain did, allowing just 3 runs through their entire pool play of 3 games. They've already given up 4 here in today's championship game. Pitch a strike, and the count runs full, 3-2. And a swing and a miss, maybe took a little off there as it appeared that was out in front. And that will end the inning. No runs, a base hit. And 1 runner left on. Red Mountain's left 5 runners on through 4 innings. And after 4, they still trail by a score of 4-0. Ground ball gets us started here in the 5th inning. Jay Hawes singles back up the middle, and he's aboard at first base. The hits keep coming here for Great Lakes Academy. Their 7th of the ball game. First one for Hawes, 1 for 2 on the day now. The batter is Zach Cowley. First one to Cowley low for ball 1. Zach was busy back in the 3rd inning. He singled to start the 3rd, then stole 2nd. Moved to 3rd base and then stole home after a double steal on a throw. Trying to get the runner going from 1st to 2nd. He was able to get home. They count now 1-1 after that pitch was called a strike to Cowley. 4-0 Great Lakes Academy with the lead. Batting in the top of the 5th inning. And they chop over to 3rd. They go to 2nd for an out, on to 1st base. And the throw was high. I don't know that it would have been in time anyway. And bad luck there for Red Mountain as the throw goes through the opening at the dugout down the 1st base side. And so that will allow Cowley to go to 2nd base. It's a 5-4 force to retire Hawes. Cowley aboard on the fielder's choice. And then an E4 moves Cowley to 2nd base. So first error of the ball game for either side is charged to Red Mountain. Turn the order over again as Adam Algren bats. Adam with a couple of base hits. Check at the runner at 2nd, and the pitch. And misses for a ball, and it's 2-0. 1 on, 1 out. Top of the 5th inning. Great Lakes Academy up 4-0 and trying to add on. The 2-0. And that's over for a strike, and it's 2-1. Turn and a throw back to 2nd, and again had a chance there, but that throw off the mark. The 2-1. Fastball high, 3-1. In his 2nd inning of work for Red Mountain, and the pitch over the outside corner, a strike, 3-2. Had a 3-up, 3-down 4th inning, greeted with a base hit to start the 5th, and got a ground ball to force the runner at 2nd base, but a throwing error allowed the batter Cowley to advance to 2nd. The ball fouled out of play. Another 3-2 on the way. Off the end of the bat, and a ground ball cut off by the 3rd baseman. And a nice play there as the throw goes on to 1st in time. Zobek throws out Algren 5-3 on the play as Cowley moves from 2nd to 3rd. And the batter has been Gallagher. Pitch inside and low, ball 1. Gallagher walked and scored his last time up. And a fastball. Plate umpire popped up, but stopped himself. So inside with a fastball, 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch got inside, and it's fouled off. And they count 2-1. Now Mocha trying to get it done here to put up another 0. And the 2-1, that's pushed over to the right side, scooped up there, and a tap of the bag at first will end the Great Lakes 5th inning. And so Mocha does put up a second straight 0 on the scoreboard in the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 runner left on base. 4.5 innings gone. Great Lakes Academy still leads Red Mountain Baseball 4-0. Hayden Williams, the leadoff hitter for Red Mountain Baseball, fouls the first pitch to the backstop for a strike. Hunsker and Zobek follow. Pitch misses for a ball, and the count 1-1. Pop up will get back and out of play on the first base side of the count 1-2. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors for Great Lakes Academy. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error for Red Mountain Baseball. The 1-2. And a slow tapper foul outside of third. And Williams will come back. He fouled out to the left fielder back in the second inning. Has been an efficient 4 innings of work for Cody Peterson. In 4 innings, 4 hits allowed, only 1 strikeout, but also had only thrown 52 pitches coming into this 5th inning. So through 4 innings, 52 pitches. His first strikeout came to end the 4th inning. He gets his second strikeout here to start the 5th. And now the batter is Jake Hunsaker. Hunsaker fouls that pitch back. Jake with a base hit back in the second inning. And that ball hit well. That'll get down into right center field for a base hit. Second of the game for Hunsaker is fifth for Red Mountain. Going to need to string together a few more here, trailing 4-0, batting in the bottom of the 5th. It's the Underclass Division Championship game of the 2017 MLK Classic. Now Nate Zobek, but first a throw to first. The first one is Zobek low for a ball. Nate with a fly ball to right field his first time up. And the next pitch low, 2-0 the count. 1 on, 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. And a ground ball back up the middle. Going to go to second base. That'll be the only out they get, but Volkers got that ground ball and saw that he was going to have enough time to get that lead runner. Goes as a 6-4 force to get Hunsaker. Zobek aboard on a fielder's choice, and the batter is Dominic Romero. First one, Romero misses low for a ball. Romero walked his first time up. Throw to first base and the runner back. Now Red Mountain's had some base runners. They left the bases loaded in the second. And then left a single runner aboard of the third and again in the fourth. They've got one on here in the fifth. And pitch high, and it's 2-0. Great Lakes Academy has left 3 runners on through their 5 innings at the plate. Go over to first, a little bit closer this time, but again the runner back. Runner bluffs but does not go, and the pitch is low, and it's 3-0. And that pitch is ball 4. It gets away, but runner would have advanced anyway. So now Zobek at second and Romero at first for Caden Jackson.
One more, guys. Let's go now.
First pitch to Jackson inside for ball 1. Red Mountain trailing 4-0. Great Lakes Academy with a single run in the second after an RBI single from Hayden Brown. And then they scored 3 times in the third. Pitch over for a strike, and it's 1-1 after a first and third situation that resulted in a double steal and a run. Nick Seaman doubled home a couple of runs before being thrown out at third base, trying to stretch that double into a triple. Ball fouled off over there on the first base side. 1-2 the count now on Jackson. Braden Jansen next for Red Mountain. Ground ball to short, and the short way to second base, and that's the final out. 6-4 force retires Romero. A fielder's choice off the bat of Caden Jackson ends the Red Mountain 5th inning. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 runner left on base. After 5, Red Mountain still trails Great Lakes Academy 4-0. 3, 4, and 5 of the order for Great Lakes Academy in the 6th, and Frankie Volker is going after the first pitch. And caught by the second baseman, Campos. Nice over-the-shoulder catch there. That ball, a lot of times you'll see it fall between that trio of fielders. Perez coming in along with the right fielder for Red Mountain, but it was Campos, the second baseman, going out to make the catch. Now Adam Stern. He takes low for ball 1. Another new arm out there for Red Mountain. Their 4th pitcher of the ball game is Jake Hunsaker. So he'll try to get him through the 6th inning. Bradley Moco went 2 innings, allowed 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Pitch inside, and it's 2-0. Pitch inside. Almost sounded like there was contact coming in, but just a pitch inside for ball 3, 3-0. Stern's been aboard twice and scored twice. Pitch a strike. First time was a single, and he stole a couple of bases. His second time up, a fielder's choice, but again he stayed on the bases, came around to score ahead of Nick Seaman's 2-run double. And a 3-1 pitch. And that's punched into right field. It's a fair ball. And a big turnaround, first base, and into second goes Adam Stern. Stern with a 1-out double. His second hit of the day. And here comes Nick Seaman, who had a fly ball to right his first time up, but then had a big hit in the third with 2 on and 2 outs in the top of the third inning. Seaman doubled over the head of the left fielder, who at the time was Braden Jansen, was playing in a bit. And Seaman was able to knock it over his head and go just about to the warning track. Dominic Romero, the starting left fielder, back in there in left right now for Red Mountain. Runner got a good jump, takes off third, and they throw this time. Is, I believe, and that contact over there. And both players shaking up on the play. I guess the ball came out over there, and I think that's what the umpire said. I didn't see, couldn't see it from here anyway. And so Stern with the steal of third base. And Red Mountain will bring the infield back in again now with a runner at third and one away in the inning. Hunsaker works out of the windup, and the ball fouled out of play. Two balls and a strike to count on Nick Seaman. And fouls another one out of play, and they count 2-2. Off-speed pitch bounced in and blocked, and they count 3-2. Great Lakes trying to add another run here, and it'd be a big one as we are playing in the sixth. Yeah, foul ball. Seaman got a piece of it. Ober couldn't hang on. It's Hardy on the next pitch and fouled off first base side. So Seaman's fouled off a couple of two-strike pitches. Pitch number 8 of the at-bat on the way. And a tapper back to Hunsaker. He'll look that runner back, throw it on to first base, and that is out number 2. A 1-3 ground down off the bat of Nick Seaman brings up Cody Peterson. And Peterson hit by the first pitch. And I'll put another runner aboard here for Great Lakes Academy. Now 2 on and 2 out for Hayden Brown. Great Lakes Academy leading 4-0, hitting in the top of the 6th inning. It's the Underclass Division Championship game of the 2017 MLK Classic. First one bounced in off the face mask of the catcher, and that allows Peterson to go to second base. So a wild pitch puts another runner in scoring position. Brown now with a base hit has a chance to score a pair. The 1-0 pitch fouled off, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 misses high and away, 2 balls and a strike. 2 runners in scoring position and 2 outs as we play in the top of the 6th inning. 4-0 Great Lakes Academy. Hunsaker with a 2-1. And that's fouled out of play. And they count 2-2. Segura a strike away from pitching out of trouble in the 6th. Popped up near the line into foul territory and caught. And that is the final out of the inning. So Brown fouls out to Zobek, and the Great Lakes Academy turned away in the 6th. No runs, a hit plus a hit batter, 2 runners left. And we move to the bottom of the 6th inning. Great Lakes Academy still leads Red Mountain baseball 4-0. Ten, 11, and 12 in the order for Red Mountain. Braden Jansen takes low and away for ball 1. And next one low and in, 2-0. Jansen popped out to the first baseman to start the 3rd. And the next pitch outside, 3-0. Pitch over for a strike. I'd mentioned 52 pitches for Peterson through 4 innings. He threw 18 in the 5th. So pitch number 75 of the outing is a ground ball over toward 3rd, but misplayed. And Red Mountain's got the leadoff hitter aboard, an E5. First error of the game for Great Lakes Academy. And we'll see if Red Mountain can take advantage as Brendan Gaffney will come to the plate. First pitch low and away, ball 1. Time called. And a fly ball into left field. That'll bounce in front of the left fielder. Now Red Mountain's got something cooking here in the bottom of the 6th inning. First 2 aboard. And the batter, Bradley Mocha. First pitch over for a strike. Now, a couple of innings ago, Great Lakes Academy had a left-hander throwing in their bullpen. So you got to assume that got him all the way ready to go. Popped up, foul territory. Out of play over on the 3rd base side. Pitch off the plate, and they count 1-2. Buck with a base hit his first time up, looking for another one here. Pops it up on the right side. Might be an infield fly. It is called an infield fly. And put away by the Great Lakes second baseman, Seaman. That's out number 1. One down for Angel Perez. Now if you're Red Mountain down 4-0, you're down to your final 5 outs. For sure want to get on the board here, and you like to at least cut it in half. And you got a chance to do that with 2 on and 1 out, as the first one of Perez is ball 1. Ground ball back up the middle. Oh, knocked down, rolls just out of the glove of the shortstop, and now they got a chance on the runner back at third base, and out the call. Jansen too far around the bag at third, and then slips, trying to go back, and he's thrown out. It'll go as an infield single for Perez. But then again, the overrun of the base results in out number 2. And the ball will go to the backstop. So the first pitch to Nate Campos, ball 1. And the wild pitch moves the 2 remaining runners up 90 feet. 2 in scoring position now with 2 outs. Ball 1 to Campos, and a timeout from the Great Lakes Academy dugout, playing in the bottom of the 6th. Still 4-0. Campos with a swing and a miss as we get back to play. The count evens at a ball and a strike. And now the 1-1. That's high. 2 balls and a strike. Gaffney at third, Perez at second. Red Mountain looking for their first runs of the game. Pitch high, and it's 3-1. Peterson with the nod, the 3-1 pitch. And that's ball 4, and I think that's going to do it for Peterson. The walk loads the bases. The batter will be Luke Hesdu, but first a timeout. And it looks like Adam Algren's coming on to try to get him out of trouble here in the 6th inning. We play in the bottom of the 6th. Bases loaded with 2 outs. Our score remains 4-0 Great Lakes Academy in front. First pitch low for a ball as we get back to play. It is Adam Algren, the left-hander, on to pitch.
There you go.
And pitch misses for a ball, and it's 2-0. Bases loaded for Red Mountain, so the tying run at the plate here in the 6th. Pitch a strike, and it's 2-1. Next one low, 3-1 the count.
Here we go, Adam.
Now a ball forces in a run. Luke with a base hit his last time up. They'll take base hit or ball 4 here. Again, Red Mountain just trying to get on the board, down 4-0 with 2 outs in the 6th. Swinging a foul ball. And that'll run the count full.
Right now. Here we go, Adam. 4-6.
So the merry-go-round will get started here for Red Mountain. Bases loaded, 2 outs and a full count. With the number 3 hitter Connor Watson next for Red Mountain. Runners go, and the ball fouled back. And they'll try it again. Runners go again, and another one fouled back. Algren misses for ball 4. First run of the game in for Red Mountain. Now the tying run aboard at first and a go-ahead run at the plate.
Last out right here, boys. Let's go.
Connor Watson fouled out in the first, hit a fly ball to center field in the 4th. And takes strike 1. It's tough as a reliever at any level to come in trying to get outs late in the ball game, and then add to it, the base is loaded, just no wiggle room at all, trying to get dialed in. And a swing and a miss. So Algren does a nice job after the walk, brings in the first run, 3 straight strikes to get Connor Watson and end the Red Mountain threat. But Red Mountain does get on the board. They get a run on 2 hits. There was 1 error in the inning, a couple of walks, and Red Mountain leaves the bases loaded for the second time in the ballgame. They've now left 9 runners on after 6 innings, and through 6 they now trail by a score of 4-1. Bottom 3 in the order for Great Lakes Academy at the top of the 7th. Ryan Thielen takes strike 1. And the 0-1 fouled off outside of third base, and it's 0-2. And a breaking ball, swing and a miss, and that's a strikeout of Thielen for out number 1. It'll bring up Jay Hawes. Hawes 1 for 2 after a single in the 5th. Takes ball 1. And a fly ball, that's hit well out to right field, and that's going to be extra bases. Hawes on his way to second base. And he'll stop there. It's a 1-out double. Well, the batter's Zach Cowley. Hunsaker ready, and the first pitch, ground ball out to short, and that's picked up there. Now they're going to check that runner who took off early, and now they got him in a rundown. He falls down, and that'll be a tag out, and that'll be out number 2. So Cowley aboard on a fielder's choice, but Haas out in a rundown for out number 2. To the top of the order, Adam Algren at the plate for Great Lakes Academy. Runner goes, pitch a strike, throw to second base, and safe the call at second. And runner is second with 2 away. The 1-strike pitch, and a fly ball lifted into left field and put away by Romero, and that will end the Great Lakes 7th inning. Nothing doing, no runs, a hit, and 1 left. And we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Red Mountain will send up 4, 5, and 6 in the order, trailing 4-1. Again, it's 4, 5, and 6 in the order for Red Mountain in the bottom of the 7th, down 4-1. Count goes to 2-0 on Logan Jober for Red Mountain. Hayden Williams, Jake Hunsaker follow. Pitch a strike, and the count 2-1. Next one misses, 3-1. Pitch a strike, 3-2 the count. And strike 3 the call. Berthotti had ball 4, started down to first base, but is rung up. Now Hayden Williams. And that pitch a strike.
It's been done.
Another one for a strike, and it's 0-2. Pop up first base side, foul territory, and that'll get out of play. Good chase over there, but out of the reach of Brown. Four to 1 our score as we play in the bottom of the 7th. Yeah, that pitch called, third strike. Williams not able to pull the trigger, 2 away.
You want to be on the other side. You don't want to be on the other side.
Well, Jake Hunsker will try to get us started. And a pop up. Well, that's going to be a little deeper than I thought when it came off the bat, but it's out of the reach of the right fielder, Hawes. On a strike on Hunsaker. Zobek next for Red Mountain. Fastball high, 2-1. 2 outs and the bases empty. Algren has struck out 3 straight after he gave up a walk with the bases loaded to the first hitter he faced. Coming on in relief of Cody Peterson, who went 5 2/3 innings, allowed a run that was earned. And that's ball 4. I take it back, that's an unearned run. So a 1 run, 0 earned runs for Cody Peterson on the 7 hits allowed. 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Peterson threw 88 pitches. And now Nate Zobek with Hunsaker aboard at first and 2 away in the Red Mountain 7th inning. And the first pitch low, ball 1. Zobek 0 for 2. That pitch on the inside corner, a strike, and it's 1-1. That pitch is high, and it's 2-1. And that pitch high, 3-1. And the pitch low ball 4 as we get back to it. So back-to-back walks given up by Algren. And now Red Mountain will bring the tying run to the plate here in the bottom of the 7th inning, trailing 4-1. And Dominic Romero bats. Romero walked in the 2nd, walked again in the 5th. Now first pitch, fastball inside, ball 1. Pitch over for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Low and in, stopped by Cern, and it's 2-1. Pitch over the outside corner, a strike, 2-2. So the Mountain Lions, Red Mountain rather, down to their final out, now down to their final strike here in the bottom of the 7th. But still the tying run at the plate. Algren's 2-2. And that came inside, fouled off by Romero. And we stay 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Pitch up and out of the strike zone. Romero strikes out, and that's the ball game. So Algren strikes out the side. 4 strikeouts. That's all 4 outs that he recorded all by way of the strikeout, but he also walked 3. Good enough to get it done, though, for Great Lakes Academy as they beat Red Mountain Baseball by a final score of 4-1. Totals on the game: Great Lakes Academy 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error, and 6 runners left. For Red Mountain Baseball, 1 run on 7 hits. They commit 1 error. They leave 11 runners on base. And so that will do it here. Our winning pitcher, Cody Peterson, who goes 5 2/3 inning. The loss goes to Caden Jackson, Red Mountain starter. Adam Algren gets a 4-out save to lock it down for Great Lakes Academy. And congratulations to Great Lakes Academy. They're the champions of the underclass division of the 2017 MLK Classic. So that'll do it again. Our final score: Great Lakes Academy 4, Red Mountain Baseball 1. And that will do it then from Papago Park. Todd Garbison for Southwest Sports Network saying so long, and we hope to talk to you again soon.